Isang mapagpala at mabiyayang araw po sa ating lahat. Welcome back po dito sa ating YouTube channel at Facebook page. Ako po ang inyong lingkod, Tagapanood TV. Grabe mga tagapanood, no? Yung nangyaring TRICOM hearing laban di umano sa fake news. Yun daw yung pinatawag nila, yung mga vlogger na nagpapakalat ng fake news. Pero ang nakakapagtaka kasi doon, bakit parang yung mga anti-Marcos vlogger yung mga nandoon? 'Di ba? Dapat po, 'di ba, kung fake news, dapat lahat-lahat po ng mga nagpapakalat ng mga fake news. Dapat, bakit hindi ko nakita sila sangkay diyan? Si Chris Ulo, 'di ba? Isa yun sa mga nagpapakalat ng fake news, lalo na yung Kent Garcia. 'Di ba? Wala po doon eh. Isa lang po yung common denominator doon kung bakit wala po yung mga nabanggit ko. Kasi sila po yung mga nagtatanggol sa Marcos. Ang pinipake news naman yun, yung mga Duterte. 'Di ba? Kitang-kita natin doon, mga tagapanood, na ano lang po yung target ng hearing ng TRICOM. Pero yung mga DDS vlogger, saludo po. Napakagagaling po at hindi po talaga nagpatinag, hindi po nagpatalo, hindi po nagpa-intimidate sa ginagawa nila. Kahit medyo kita naman po natin sa hearing, mga tagapanood, na bossing ang datingan nila eh. Grabe po, parang boss na boss, haring-hari ang datingan eh. Hindi ka pwedeng kumontra sa kanila. Pag sila ininterrupt yung pagsasalita mo, walang problema. Pag sila naman, pagka yung mga kongresista naman ang na-interrupt mo, grabe na yung galit. Grabe na yung pagsita sa inyo. O teka, di pa ako tapos. Mga boss po talaga ang datingan. Para mo sila may hawak ng bansa. Sila lang ang may karapatan. Sila lang yung tama yung sinasabi. Pero ang galing po, saludo po kayo kay Miss Joey Cruz, no? Ang galing niya po dahil hindi po talaga siya nagpatinag dito kay Congressman Abante. Hindi niya napaiyak. Hindi niya napahingi ng sorry. Bandang huli, siya pa nga yung sumuko eh. Hindi na kita ididemanda dahil wala ka naman para sa akin. Hindi niya kayang idemanda kasi alam niyang talo siya eh. 'Di ba? Talo siya dun sa mga pinagsasabi niya. Halatado naman na gusto lang talagang busalan yung bibig ng mga vlogger natin dahil nga ang sinisita yung kamalian ng gobyerno, yung kapalpakan na ginagawa po nila diyan sa pwesto. 'Di ba? Sana lang talaga kung saan man sila distrito o kung ano man yung mga party list na kinabibilangan nito, sana talaga hindi makapasok. Kasi alam ko naman iilan lang naman yung member niyan eh. Tapos kumukuha sila ng boto doon sa mga ibang tao dahil nilalapit nila. Sana hindi na paniwalaan to dahil wala namang magandang ginagawa eh. 'Di ba? Tingin ko nga lang po, para sa akin lang po, baka nagpapayaman lang kasi laging nagpe-flex ng yaman nila eh. 'Di ba mga tagapanood? Yun po yung nakakagulat sa kanila eh. Na imbis sa solusyon sa problema ng bansa, ang dapat nilang unahin, solusyon sa problema ng kanilang nasasakupan, solusyon doon sa ipinangako nila, kung ano man ang pinangako nila sa mga kampanya nila noon, yun ang atupagin nila. Ay hindi. Politika ang inaatupag nila. Paghabol doon sa mga taong mahal ng sambayan ng Pilipino. Yun po yung gusto nila, mga tagapanood. Pera naman ng gobyerno yung ginagamit nila. Bakit hindi na lang nila gamitin doon sa tama na paggamit katulad ng mga programa dito sa gobyerno? Kaya panoorin natin to, mga tagapanood, yung nangyaring hearing at tingnan nyo po kung gaano katapang at marunong manindigan ang isang vlogger na alam nilang nasa tama sila at kung paano niya pinatiklop si Benny Abante, Congressman Abante. Mga tagapanood, eto po yung video.
Andito po pa si Miss Joey Cruz. Miss Joey Cruz, andito po ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, asan po siya? Asan po siya? Ayan. Oo. Gusto ko lang po alam nyo, sa totoo lang, marami po akong natatanggap na bashing eh. Hindi ko pinapansin. Hindi ko pinapansin yun. Katulad
Partida, hindi niya pa daw pinapansin yun, pero apektado
hindi
siya.
Hindi ako naiinsulto, hindi ako nababagabag, hindi ko pinapansin, wala namang katotohanan yun eh. Ano? Kaya hindi ko pinapansin yan. Alright. Ngayon,
Ang
ang
lupit
gusto
ng
ko lang po
pormahan
sabihin kay Miss
ni
Joey
Kong
Cruz,
Abante. Talagang
in
sigang-siga ang
one of your
datingan eh.
vlogs in YouTube, you directed this statement sa akin. No? Akin mismo. Unang-una, hindi naman kita kilala. Hindi naman kita kaaway. Wala naman akong ginawang masama sa'yo. Tama ba ako, Mr. Chair? Meron po ba akong ginawang masama sa inyo?
There is no personal action.
Kaya nga, Mr. Chair, sagutin mo lang ako. Meron po ba akong ginawang masama sa inyo?
Nasasagot.
No
Meron ba? Wala?
None, Mr. Chair.
Wala. Wala akong ginawang masama sa inyo, ha? Pinapatunayan nyo yan, ha? Pangalawa, hindi niyo ako kilala. Tama ba, Miss Joey Cruz? You do not know me personally.
Correct, Mr. Chair.
And Mr. Chair, I do not even know Miss Joey Cruz personally. Am I right?
Correct, Mr. Chair.
But, you made a statement against me. O ito, babasahin ko, ha? O, ang sabi mo, ganito, Kong Abante, paswelduhan ka ng taxpayer, gago. Tinawag mo akong
Tawa-tawa yan.
tinawag
Pero
mo
galit
akong
na yan.
gago. O, bakit? Ba't mo ginawa sa akin yun? Gusto mo ba akong umiyak ngayon sa'yo? Sabihin ko, ba't mo ginawa sa akin yun?
Kala mo talaga
Bakit mo ako
iiyak pag
tinawag na
pinaiyak
gago?
eh, no?
Bakit po, Mr. Chair? Please, yes.
Mr. Chair, and I think it is already established that we do not know each other personally.
Ano po yung pakilakas nga po?
Hello, Mr. Chair? Mr. Chair, okay. I think it is already established that we do not know each other personally. Therefore, the statement was said based in a not personal way, but it is an observation of my reaction
Mr. Chair,
on
meron ka pang salita. Your observation is that I'm gago? Is that your observation?
This pertains to the public function as I perceive it, Mr. Chair.
No, you're public what?
Public action,
Public
Mr. Chair.
action. So you mean that is the public that is actually telling me that I'm gago?
No,
Or is
Mr.
it
Chair,
you?
the statement
Let me
came
ask
from
you,
me.
Mr. Chair, is it you?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So you were the one that said that, right?
Correct, Mr. Chair.
Ayun. Pero hindi mo ko kilala. Wala akong ginawa masama sa'yo.
Yes, Mr. Chair. It
What is your
already
right to
established.
tell me that I'm gago?
Because I am a citizen of
What
the
is
Philippines.
your right
Pala
to tell me I'm
karapatan niya
gago?
para magsalita ka
That
ng
is part
gago.
of my freedom of speech, Mr.
Oh,
Chair.
is that right?
Yes, Mr.
So
Chair.
your freedom of speech is to tell a person that he is gago? Freedom of speech ba yan?
My freedom of speech, part of my freedom
Ang
of
galing
speech is
mo.
to react
Ang
on the
galing mo.
action of
Ito
a
pa,
public
sinabi mo
official.
ha, in another post, ito sirahin mo. Pero alam mo, kaya tayo nagmi-meeting dito, parami na-mention ko ito, no? Pero sa totoo lang, hindi ko pinansin yan, matagal na yan eh. Di ba? Hindi ko pinansin yan, ito ha. Ang sabi mo, you know, Kong Benny Abante, I can find all of this. Isasampal ko ito sa pagmumukha mo. Is that still freedom of speech?
Mr. Chair, I am not very familiar
Yes or no,
Yes
Mr.
or
Chair?
no?
Is
Ano
that
yan, nasa
still
hukuman, nasa
you think
husgado?
freedom of speech when you said, isasampal ko ito sa pagmumukha mo?
Mr.
Is
Chair,
that freedom of speech?
yes, Mr. Chair.
Ganon. Oo. So, ibig sabihin, ganito. If I tell you right now, sasampalin kita, freedom of speech yan.
That's part of your freedom, Mr. Chair.
Pag sinampal kita, hindi na freedom of speech yan.
Of course, sir, it's overt
Ay, hindi
action.
na.
already.
Double meaning yun. Pwede
Yes,
Hindi
sa
na, no?
babantayan
Yes.
ni
Oo, ang
Benny
galing.
Abante.
Mahusay ito. Oo, magaling ka. Oo. Ang sabi mo, I'm going to be Hindi ko masabi to Mr. Chair eh.
Wow, balal-banalan si Kong Benny.
F-U-C-K-E-D. Prepared. Binanggit mo yon?
Mr. Chair,
Bakit naman?
Mr. Chair,
Ano
may
ba
I
nagawa
know
kong
when
kasalanan
that post
sa'yo?
was posted? Mr. Chair,
Oh.
Mr. Chair, so that I can answer intelligently on the question
You
of...
can, Mr.
Hindi
Chair,
ka
May I
tapos
know
you can
the date
answer
of the
intelligently.
Hindi, matindi
I
pa si
cannot
What you
Abante.
said here, is that intelligent? Let me ask you. Let me ask you, Mr. Chair. Nung sinabi mo, you know, Kong Benny Abante, I can find all of this, isasampal ko ito sa pagmumukha mo. Is that intelligent?
Mr. Chair, I cannot intelligently answer if I do not know when the post was posted.
You don't know? Mr.
Yes,
Chair?
Mr. Chair, I think in a day I post maybe 50,
Well, you know,
50 posts in a day. I would like to understand,
It
Mr.
means,
Chair.
Mr. Chair, that you can post something today and you forget that tomorrow. Am I right?
That is correct, Mr. Chair. That's very likely.
So, pakiklaro nga, Mr. Chair. Ano yung isasampal mo sa bagumukha ko?
That is why, Mr. Chair, for me to intelligently answer your question, I need to know when it was posted.
Well, we are going to get the date when this was said.
Thank you, Mr.
You would
Chair.
be able to know. Ha?
Thank you.
Kaya, pinapa-confirm ko lang yung statement na yan eh. Oh, this ibig sabihin, do you believe, ito hindi ko na sabihin ang freedom of speech. Do you believe that this falls under protected speech?
I'm so sorry, Mr. Chair. May you please repeat
Do
the
you
question?
believe that this falls under protected speech?
Mr. Chair, like I said earlier, I would like to know first the context of the post. But rest assured, Mr. Chair, that when I post in my platform, I make sure that it is a reaction on the news or public action. As a political observer, I always practice.
Miss Cruz, is this a political statement? You were saying a political observer. Is this a political statement? Do you believe that using profanities, insults, and malicious accusations online represent fair and respectful, intelligent discourse?
Except as part of your statement, Mr. Chair, the malicious imputation you said, except that, the rest that you said, yes, it is part of the healthy public discourse.
It is part of what, Mr. Chair?
Healthy public discourse.
O therefore, pag binanggit natin using profanities, insults, and malicious accusations, that is, anong tawag mo doon?
Part of the healthy discourse, Mr. Chair.
Healthy discourse. Healthy discourse ba yun? Yung
Yes, Mr.
profanities,
Chair. Yes, Mr.
insults, and malicious statements, healthy discourse sa yun.
Yes, Mr.
And that's the
Chair.
reason why, Mr. Chair, that we should now actually craft a legislation to put a stop to Miss Joey Cruz, who seemed to be intelligent, and a woman using profanities, malicious insults, saying it is healthy.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I stand by my statement. Everything you said, except the malicious imputation, which I do not do, is part of a healthy public discourse. It is part of my freedom of speech. In fact, it is recognized under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights Act that I
It
should
is
be able
recognized
to
what?
express my opinion without
Miss
interference.
Joey Cruz, I am the chairman of the Committee on Human Rights, and this is not recognized. Profanities, insults, and malicious words are violation of human rights. You violated my human rights. Again, Ms. Cruz, do you believe that freedom of expression is not absolute?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You do.
Of
I'd
course,
like to ask the other bloggers if they also believe that.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You also believe that? Okay.
Sir,
Now,
there's always a limitation.
Ms. Cruz said, yung kanyang statement sa YouTube, no? Na profanities, insults, malicious is a healthy discourse. Gusto kong tanungin yung mga vloggers natin, do you agree with her on that?
Yes.
That profanities, insults, and malicious accusations is a healthy discourse and a part of the freedom of expression? We would like to ask every blogger to answer me yes or no if they believe in that.
Mr. Chair, can I be recognized?
Yes.
Mr. Chair, no other than the highest court of the land has repeatedly said na hindi po masama ang pagmumura, lalong-lalo na sa mga pampublikong opisyal, especially kung ang pinatutungkulan po ay yung official functions nila. Not the person, but their official functions, Mr. Chair. So yun po ang paninindigan, lalong-lalo na po namin bilang mga manggagawa, Dahil kahit meron pong TikTok, Facebook o social media, sa komunidad po, yan ang lengguwahe ng mga manggagawa at ordinaryong Pilipino na nagagalit. Hindi po kasalanan ng mga vlogger o ng mga gumagamit ng Facebook, TikTok, X o kung ano pa mang social media platforms kung bakit merong ganito na mga pagmumura o profanities. Ito po ay lengguwahe ng mga manggagawa at ordinaryong Pilipino na nagagalit.
Mr. Elijah, hindi ko binabagit yung lingwahe ng ordinaryong Pilipino. Ang binabanggit ko, lingwahe ng vlogger. Hindi ka ordinaryong Pilipino.
Mr. Chair.
Tatandali lang, kasadara pa ako eh. Alright. Hindi ka ordinaryong Pilipino. Tama, mali?
Ordinaryong Pilipino ako, Mr. Chair.
Hindi ka ordinaryong Pilipino. Vlogger ka eh.
No, ay manggagawa ako, Mr. Chair.
Lahat pa ng ordinaryong Pilipino, vlogger?
Mr. Chair, manggagawa ko ako na may platform ho. So, ordinaryong Pilipino ho, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, point of order. We have our rules here. I think the resource person cannot answer without being recognized by the chair.
Sorry, Mr. Chair.
Okay, to all reminder to all resource persons, let the interpolator finish his line of questioning in his statement, and resource persons can only talk when the chair recognizes them.
Okay, nabanggit mo kanina na yung profanities, yung insult, yung malicious accusation, kung yan ay sinabi sa kanyang, ang tawag doon, functions bilang public official, okay yun. Yung sayo mo, di ba? But not on a personal basis, correct? Ayan.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Sabihin natin, naniniwala ako dyan. Pero, hindi naman niya sinabi yan sa akin on my public functions, official functions. It is a personal accusations on me. Mr. Elijah.
Mr. Chair, can I be? I cannot speak on behalf of Miss Joey, Mr. Chair.
Inaano ko lang yung sinabi mo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, now I'd like to ask Miss Joey, Miss Cruz, are you insulting me on my public official functions, or it is a personal accusation on me?
It's not a personal accusation, Mr. Chair, and I think we have agreed early on that we do not have any personal relationship.
Yes, that's right. Pero ito, ang sabi ni Elijah, okay lang yon kung yan ay sinabi in my official functions as a public servant. Alam mo ba yung official functions ko?
Yes, Mr. Chair, and
alam mo. So therefore, hindi ka naniniwala sa aking official functions, kaya tinawag mo akong gago.
no, Mr. Chair. The observation that I uttered to describe your performance of your official action, that is my observation. That is what I felt.
Well, inobserbuhan mo ba yung aking official functions?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Inobserbuhan mo since I won in 2019?
No, Mr. Chair. I closely monitored your performance as a congressman in the 19th Congress.
And you hated me for that?
No, not really, Mr. Chair. Just in the 19th
mo sa akin
Congress.
gago, so you hated me, Mr. Chair. Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Binanggit mo, gago ako. Binanggit mo, isasampal ko ito sa pagmumukha mo. Binanggit mo, I'm going to be... Hindi ko mabanggit eh.
Okay.
If you prepared, binanggit mo yun eh. Oo. Therefore, you hated me. Hindi pwedeng sabihin mo sa akin na you love me. Is that the person that you said that you love me? I love you, and because of that, isasampal ko ito sa'yo.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Yeah, go ahead. Sige, Mr. Chair, go ahead, respond.
At the very most, I do not like your performance as a member of the 19th Congress. But hate is such a powerful word because we established earlier that we do not have any personal relationship or any personal
Mr. Chair, binanggit mo yung human rights.
Yes,
binanggit
Mr.
mo yan kanina,
Chair.
di ba?
Correct, Mr.
Therefore,
Chair.
Mr. Chair, you violated my human rights. Why? Because when you said those profanities, those insult, yung gago, yung isasampol ko ito sa pagbubuka mo, you violated my human rights. You did.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Teka, Mr. Chair, hindi ako nagagalit sa'yo. Okay? At wala akong pakialam sa'yo. Kahit na anong sabihin mo, okay lang sa akin. Alright? Pero itong ating pinag-uusapan ngayon, merong kinalaman sa mga legislation na aming gagawin later on. That is why I am asking you right now. Sapagkat napakahalaga nito. Kapag binabanggit mo, if you're saying that using profanities, insults, and malicious accusations online represent fair and respectful discourse and a healthy discourse, therefore you're telling us that the freedom of expression is absolute. You can say anything you want, and that is freedom of expression. Yun ang sinasabi ko, Mr. Chair.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Pag binanggit mo, if you said that freedom of expression is not absolute, therefore, there are certain things that you cannot say. Yun ang ibig sabihin nung freedom of expression is not absolute. May limitation yun. Di ba? Oh, go ahead. You can answer now.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, in the universal thoughts and ideas, there would always be a limitation. The freedom of speech is not absolute. And the limitation of freedom of speech is well defined. Under the law, under the jurisprudence, there are things that you cannot say. There are things that
Mr. Chair, what jurisprudence are you talking about?
Supreme Court decisions, Your Honor.
Can you tell me what law?
Example of law that limits your freedom of expression. For
Can
example,
you tell me
Mr.
the
Chair,
jurisprudence?
yes, Mr. Chair. For example, Mr. Chair, there is, I cannot specify the specific law, Mr. Chair.
There is a law on libel.
Yeah, law
There
on
is
libel.
a law on slander. There is a law.
Is it okay, Mr. Chair, if I give my example? Okay, thank you very much. One example, and I think this example is very demonstrative, is very illustrative of the limitation of freedom of speech. Right now, it is election, midterm election, and it is not allowed that people are going to campaign on the day of the election day. That is a clear prohibition to express on the part of the citizen to say whatever they want to say on that election day.
Mr. Chair, ano po ang connection nung binabanggit mo? I'm asking you about the jurisprudence. I just told you that there is a law against on libel, on cybercrime. What you said today is libelous. What you said here is libelous. Why?
Mr.
Because
Chair,
there is a malicious intent. When you use profanities, when you use the word gago, there is a malicious accusation, and that is libelous.
Mr. Chair, if that is your assessment of that kind of statement, you will have your...
Not only libelous, Mr. Chair, not only libelous, that is also unjust vexation on my part.
May I respond, Mr. Chair?
Go ahead.
Okay, Mr. Chair, if you think that you are violated by my exercise of my freedom, you would have your right and
Mr. Chair,
so
don't worry.
So that the maliciousness of that statement can be sorted out in the proper authority.
Don't worry. I'm not going to charge you. If I charge you in court, matatalo ka eh. Pero hindi. Oo. Unjust vexation to. Alam niyo ba yon? Are you a lawyer or not?
I am not a lawyer, Mr. Chair.
Therefore, you should know this. The thing is this, pero wag kang mag-alala. Hindi ako magdidemanda sa'yo. Do you know why? You're not important to me. Alright? Ang dahilan lamang, kaya ating ginagawa ito, para magkaroon kami ng idea kung anong legislation ang nais naming gawin. Pero ikaw, you are not important to me. Alright? Oo.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yan. Yeah, wag kang mag-alala. Hindi ako kailanman magdidemanda sa'yo. Alright? Oh. Tumatawa ka pa eh.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Natatawa ka sa akin eh.
No, Mr. Chair, I am expressing my gratitude, Mr. Chair.
Ganun ba? Mr. Chair, tumatawa ka and you're expressing your gratitude by your sarcastic laughter?
I am not laughing, Mr. Chair. It's just
Oh.
a natural smile, Mr.
So
Chair.
gusto kong tanungin po,